Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kim, a fairly average mum, and today I've got an home bargains haul. So let's get cracking. Hello! Right, it's lunchtime. Well, it's 1 o'clock. And the light is fading already. I'm going to have to start getting up at 2 in the morning just to get ready to film. It's crazy, honestly. It's always like this at this time of year. All you need is it to go cloudy, and it looks like it's night time already, doesn't it? But yeah, I think I've got enough light to film. Fingers crossed anyway. Right, okay. So I went to Home Bargains. I actually went on Wednesday and I'm filming this on Saturday. But I just ran out of light on Wednesday, so I couldn't get around to filming it. So I'm filming it today anyway. Right, okay. So I've got all this stuff on floor. I did have to pull 2 things back out of my fridge because I realised that I had to put things in my fridge so they didn't go off. And now I've had to pull them out so I could show you what I got. I'm sure you're not that interested, in all honesty. I'm telling you anyway. Right, okay, so let's do those things first. Well, I found one of them. All the ones on the floor somewhere. It's probably rolled under my bed, hasn't it? Or been shoved under there. I'll come across it. It'll be in bag. Right, I bought myself a lettuce. I think they were 89p. But do you know what? Greengrocer's the 165. So I thought it were a bargain, so I got myself some more lettuce. I love lettuce. I love it with hot food on top. I love it with cold food. So I like it with the salad. I shred some up when I make like curry or something like that. And I will put curry on the top of it. I just love lettuce. I don't know what it is about. I think it's the crunchiness of it I really like. So I got myself another iceberg lettuce. So yeah, very happy with that one. So that'll have to go back in my fridge now. Then I got myself a few cleaning bits. I got myself some more domestos. I don't know why I picked this one up and not the cheap one, but I just sort of thought, I need bleach, pick this up. These were about £1, whereas the cheap one was 39p or something, you know, probably more than that. I'm guesstimating these prices, all right, but I never normally pick up domestos. I normally pick up the cheaper one, but anyway, I've gone for this one. It is what it is. My toilet's having a treat. What can I say? Do you know what I mean? I'll stick that down it. I'm sure it'll clean it up lovely. But anyway, there's that one. My domestos. Then I got myself some more of this Sillet Bang stuff. I swear by this stuff. I've got a little squeegee thing that I go around me shower. So my shower is oven bath. I never get a bath these days. I don't. I always get a shower, and I've got loads of tiles up the side of the bath, quite high. It sort of makes a shower bit, you know what I mean? But the problem is that you need to clean said tiles. Yeah, I spray this on, wait a little bit, and then I use my squeegee to go back over it, and then I rinse it off. And it takes seconds, it really does. So I swear by this stuff. I've been using this for donkey's ages. Since before my kids left home, I've been using this stuff. And I swear by it, I really do. I always like this. So, Sillet Bang anyway. And I also bought myself some more toothpaste because, you know, I like to have them in. I'm right down to the last bit of my last one anyway, do you know what I mean? So I'd have only had enough to last me a week, maybe a week and a half. So I'm glad I bought myself some more because you go through it. You go through it quicker than you think, so yeah. So yeah, so I got myself some more of my favourite Aquafresh. It's to do with the Aldi calling things the wrong names, and we were like trying to simulate them by saying names of products, and we came up with Aquafish. This is what Aldi would call this, you know what I mean? Probably not, but anyway, there's that. And then I bought myself some more Ziploc bags because I'm completely out. I went to make a butty for work the other day. Went to get a bag out, no bag, so I had to wrap it in tin foil. So I'm glad I've got some more. Please let them be big enough though for me sandwiches. Let's have a look. I only need the little ones really, but sometimes the little ones are a bit little. Okay, they'll be all right. I wish they ziplocked down the long side though, and not the small side. What I do with these, when they're this long one, I cut my sandwich in half and then I can slot it in 2 goes rather than try to fit a tea cake through a little gap at the top. But they'll be fine, those. I don't know why they've got this on it. Is this for if you forget who the sandwich it is? You've got to put your name on it or something. I suppose it's if you've got a work fridge, innit? We have got a work fridge, but we never bother anybody else's sandwich or You don't have to label your food in there. People are very like honest about it. They only take their own food. Nobody would take mine anyway. Mine's probably the worst one in there. So, you know what I mean? Anyway, there's those. I'm glad I've got them though. I really am glad I've got them. Also got myself some of these toilet papers. And thank goodness I did, because I am right down, right, or I was. But then I went to Home Bargains and B&M on the same day and got toilet paper from both. So now I've got enough. So I'm using the one that I got at Home Bargain, no, at B&M. And these are the ones I got at Home Bargain. So I'm well chuffed about them. They're just the traditional ones you get. You can get really massive bags of them now though. I only know that because I seen somebody actually put one into their trolley when I were down there the other day. And I thought, holy macaroni, I didn't realise they did that many in a pack. Enormous packs of them you can get down there now. I tend to only pick up 4 in any one go because I have to carry them up the stairs. And I'm aware that if I have too many bags, I'm too wide. Our stairway is not only steep and has a lot of stairs in it before you get into the flats, it's also very narrow at the top end of it. So if you've got too many bags, you have to leave some downstairs and then come back for them because you're too wide to get up the stairs with the bags. I know it's ridiculous, but it is what it is, you know. Okay, I bought this paper to take for Bonnie. She's got some paints at home and yeah, I want to be able to do some like painting with her. So I bought this paper, but the problem with it is it's not very thick. That is the only problem. So I think, you know, it's very, very thin. It might be better for drawing, as it says, rather than painting this one. So I did pick it up because I thought it'd be good to have, but it's got 50 sheets, 50 A3 sheets, but like I say, the sheets are very thin, so maybe not so good for painting on, but they will be good for drawing on. I did buy her some card for painting on though. Is it in here? Surely to goodness it's still in here. I'll come across it. Rightio, I bought myself some of these. Now the other day I bought some headbands from B&M, and somebody rightfully told me that one of the lights was actually missing. So in the video I realised that there's a light missing. Find it in the bag, put it on my head, and then somebody told me in the comments, actually you've still got a light missing on the top, and I had, right, when I checked over them, in fact I had. So they're a dud. Okay, unless I can go down and find another light for them and explain the situation to the people at B&M, which I'll be too embarrassed to do. All right, so that ain't happening. So anyway, I'm glad I bought these ones. These were like a quid, 52 quid, something like that. But they're like reindeer ears, and they've got bells on them. What I like about them is they fit quite snugly as well, so you can lean forward with them and they don't like fall off your head. I absolutely love them. I like the bells on them. I'm buying all these because we're not allowed to wear Christmas uniform at work, but they don't say nothing about wearing headbands and things, so I'm going in headbands and Christmas socks. Okay, so this is to add to my collection and to replace the fact that my light, one that had lights on it, actually had a light missing. You know, like I always say, I need somebody to go shopping with me. I need somebody to look after me when I'm out shopping. I really do. But anyway, there's those ones. They seem all right, though, those. Bought these Crispies just because they remind me of Christmas. So they're the season's greetings ones. And they are in the flavour roast turkey. Now, I love a Seabrook crisp. So I thought, well, we'll try them. You get roast chicken, don't you, ones? So they smell just like roast chicken ones in reality. Maybe a bit different. The ridged, they're really nice, and it says roast turkey and herb butter. They've got loads and loads of flavour to them. I absolutely love those, really, really love them. I will buy those again. They're so nice. They're my favourite crisps I've had in ages. Them good old Seabrooks, they're delicious. Would highly recommend. I'll have them eaten today. I haven't eaten out yet. That's the first thing I've eaten today. It's like 1 o'clock or what have you. But I will definitely eat some more of those today. They're very nice. I'm trying to find the card for the bed. Oh, here it is. Right. So I bought this white card. I think you only get 10 sheets of this. You do. But I think this will be better for painting on. It's smaller, but at least your paint's not going to tear the paper. You know what I mean? So I think this is going to be better for painting on. Anyway, I've got options to give the Ben so that we can do some more activities. We did baking other day. We baked some biscuits, which I'd got the packet mixes from from B&M, and they were lovely, and the Ben did such a good job with them. She really did. She chose what cutters to do them. She liked the star and the little house best, so we did a couple of each, and then she did other ones as well. They were actually really nice packet mixes, and the Ben really liked them, so I enjoyed that as well. So I'm looking forward to doing some painting with it. That'll be nice. So I've got some card. I also bought myself some more of these because I'm completely out, and I have stopped buying coffees anyway because I'm on to drinking tea. I much prefer a tea these days. But even if you go to the Costa machines and stuff to buy your tea, it's still expensive. And I think one tea bag, how much is that really? So I bought myself some more so I could take a tea with me. I mainly take them when I'm going to work, so Mondays and Tuesdays. I don't tend to take them when I'm on my way to our needs to look after Bonnie. And on a weekend I don't need them because I'm here, so but I mainly take them when I'm on my way to work. And these are like £1.29, £1.49 for 8 cups. So it saves me an out-and-out fortune in getting drinks. And if I do want to take a coffee, I just warm up a bit of milk and then put my coffee in. And it's just as good. Once you're at a house, if you've got a hot drink with you, you're not bothered what it is, or certainly I'm not. So these save me an out-and-out fortune, those cups, they're great. Oh, this is other thing I got for the Ben. So I got some fish sticks for her. Right, so she loves crab sticks. So I got these Young's ones because I thought she'd like him, you know. She does like crab sticks, so I thought the Young's ones might be really nice. So, yeah, they were only £1 something, £1 maybe, £1.20. So they weren't expensive at all, but she does like them, so I've got those anyway. I'll take them over when I go next week. I better check the date on them first, though. Right, what else did I buy in here? Oh, I bought myself some tissues. I'll get on to my favourite bits last. So I bought myself some more Kleenex tissues to put in my pot. Now, what happened the other day where I spilt a load of tea? So I quickly grabbed an handful of tissues to mop it up with before it spilt everywhere. And as a result, probably used half a packet of my tissues just doing that. So so I did need to buy some more just to top it up again. But these are only like £1, so I got those as well. Right, these are all my favourite bits, are they? Are they all my favourite bits now? I think they are. Okay, so first I bought these, which are not for me. I'm going to take them to somebody, I don't know. These are, you could buy these in custard creams and bourbons. But I thought the custard creams were hilarious. What they are is to make your own ice cream sandwich. Okay, so I thought, well, first off, I want to show you guys, because I just can't believe what I'm seeing. And second off, I think I might take these to one of the kids. They might like him, you know, one of my kids. They might like him. So I thought, first off, let's have a look at them. So they are like gigantic. I'm hoping they're gigantic ones anyway, and they're not the size of a traditional like custard cream. You're not going to get much in the way of ice cream in that, are you? They are. Look at them. How amazing are they? So the just, you've got 8, so you can make 4. Is that right? Or is it 6? There's only one way to find out. Let's open it and see. I'll seal it back up. In fact, I put it in one of my Ziploc bags and keep it nice for taking to Ben. Okay, you get 8 altogether. They're all the same. So it's the custard cream thing on the top and the bottom. And you just put ice cream in the middle of it to make yourself an ice cream sandwich, but in the shape of a custard cream. They smell like custard creams as well. They smell very vanilla-y. So absolutely fantastic. And the bourbon ones were longer. The box were longer and thinner. So I imagine they are big but longer, thinner. And you put chocolate ice cream in those to make chocolate ice cream sandwiches. I just thought they were brilliant. They were £2.70 though. But I just thought they were so cool. I don't even like ice cream. I don't like ice cream. So there's no way I'm going to use these. But I was just so fascinated by them, I had to buy them. So let me put them there. I've just knocked my glasses onto the side. I'll put them in a Ziploc bag to keep them fresh. But yeah, I really like those. So I had to buy them. You know, my nosiness took over, what can I say? Then I bought myself my traditional Christmas candle, which is a Wickford & Co. gingerbread one. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, I'm so happy with it, right? I love this candle. Absolutely love this candle. I dread to think how many of these I've burnt over time, but I wanted to get one because I've burnt all my other candles that I'd bought. used them completely up, and I wanted to get one that lasted a bit longer because I intend putting my Christmas tree up at some point. And I want this burning when I'm putting my Christmas tree up, so it smells really festive and things. So yeah, $2.99 for that. I like the fact that the prices went up and then obviously came back down again because people stopped buying them. So at $2.99 people are happy to pay for it, aren't they? Smells gorgeous. It's the best candle that they do. It really is. In my opinion, it's the best candle they do. I love it. So yeah, I've got that one. And then I saw these, and do you know what? I don't tend to eat sweet things, but I like apple pie. Okay, so I bought them and I thought they'd be really nice to have in. You'll note I've had them a few days and I haven't gone into them. That wouldn't be the same if it had been something that I'm going to eat all the time. I'm surprised the crisps lasted this long. It's only the fact that I had crisps already in my cupboard. I had those blinking Doritos already in, that they've survived till now. But these, I tend not to eat sweet things very often at all. I don't really like sweet things, but I could eat apple pie. So I saw them and I thought, I haven't had blinking Mr. Kipling's apple pies in ages. Do you remember they used to do apple and custard as well? I always remember my husband used to like them, you know. They weren't my thing, but they were his. So, yeah, so I seen these apple pies and I thought, I am getting those. At some point, I'm going to think, I've got those apple pies in. I could try to eat an apple pie. Because it's slightly tart, but also sweet. I don't like things that are overly sweet. So, yeah, these are just sweet enough for me. You know, maybe a bit sweet, really, but better than just, like, say, a Bakewell or something like that. So, happy I got those anyway. And then I bought this, which is for the Ben as well. Now, it's not for her age group, so be careful if you're buying this yourself. It's fake snow. I'm not allowed to use this at work. But the only reason I dare do this with Bonnie is, one, I'm on a one-to-one with Bonnie. Okay. Two, she never puts anything in her mouth. So she's not one of those babies that puts things in her mouth all the time. Hardly ever at all. So I think she'd be all right with this. And wouldn't even attempt to put it in her mouth. Now, what you do with it is you add water to it and it becomes big. It's fake snow. It becomes like sort of sprinkly and it's not cold. It's just, it's like, it looks like snow, but it's not cold. And yeah, and you can play with it. I thought she'd like it whilst being supervised closely. And I don't think it's going to affect her because she won't put it in her mouth, you know what I mean? But in any case, I'll be there right next to her. This is why we don't do it at work, because there are kids that put things in their mouth and it's certainly not good for you to be eating. But also, we're on a 1-to-3 ratio at work. Not so easy to make sure that every child hasn't got the hands in it and then licks the fingers, you know what I mean? So we can't use it at work, but I thought I'd try Bonnie with it. See whether she likes it, because I feel safe to do so. Okay. All right, what else did I buy? Oh, right, I bought this cup. I've had the same Teddy cup for ages. And in all honesty, it's seen better days. I don't always like thoroughly clean it, so it started to not be as nice as it once was. So it needs to come home and get a proper, like, sterilise and bleach, maybe. Right. But in the meantime, I saw this and I just absolutely loved it. It's a Minnie Mouse cup. I thought it were dead festive. It's just a water cup with a straw, but I love it. Thought this could go in while I'm cleaning up my other cup. And certainly over Crimbo. You know, over Christmas. Oh, it's very squeaky. Oh, my God. No, that's awful. Right. But for when I'm at work, I'm going to take this one and I'll get it washed this weekend, take this in and swap it out for my other one. Bring that home and give it a thorough clean. This were only like £2, some at this. So it were really, really good value. Not expensive at all. And I just loved it. I thought it were dead festive. Minnie Mouse look. But also the colours looked quite festive, so got myself that one anyway. And then I bought these, which I absolutely love. So, what else is in there? Right, I've got 3 things left to show you. One I forgot about. Okay, so I bought this stuff, which is the body washing by Cousins, right? But it's in this fragrance, this, it says Fleece Navidad. Okay, I smell it. It smells gorgeous. It smells like this time of year. It's sort of festive smelling. Snuggly cinnamon spice. Good. I'm glad they described it because I was struggling to then. So it's a cinnamon spice body wash. Absolutely loved it. I thought I'm getting using that straight away. In fact, it's going in my shower today because I've just used the last bit of, I was using a sample body wash. Where did I get it from? In one of my beauty boxes. In fact, it were a cleansing wash, but it were for oily skin, so I just used it as a body wash. Anyway, I've used that up today. That's the last I've used of it. So this is going in my shower. I'm going to start using it straight away because, like I say, Festive cinnamon spice. It smells absolutely gorgeous. So I can't wait to use that. But then they also had an hand wash of this. But next to the hand wash of this was this little fella, which I much preferred him. You know, the hand wash of that was just in the white bottle, whereas this one is in the shape of a little ginger man and smells of gingerbread. Okay. It smells gorgeous. So that is going on my side. I'm going to put me one that's actually on there. I've got one that I refill. I'm going to put the one that's refillable into my kitchen for the time being and put this on my bathroom sink. And this will be the one I'm using on way to Christmas. If it runs out before Christmas, I might stick something else in it, you know what I mean? And just keep him there leading up to Christmas. I just thought it were hilarious and also really cute. So that is going on my sink in my bathroom. Lovely. It were £1. All right. Something like that anyway. And then last up, the thing I forgot were this. I just thought it were gorgeous. He's very sparkly. I don't know if you can see how sparkly he is. He's a Christmas decoration and in a polar bear. But he's like cut on angles and they're very, very translucent. That's the word I'm looking for. So it looks like, I thought it looked a bit like the Northern Lights colours. And I liked that because he were a polar bear. I imagined that were what they were thinking of when they made him. There were a sitting up one, but it were much more of a caricature of a polar bear. And I liked this one better. I absolutely loved him. I don't think my camera's doing this justice at all. But he's absolutely beautiful in reality. We're 99p, right? So he wasn't expensive at all. He's beautiful, absolutely beautiful in reality. So that's going on my Christmas tree. My Christmas tree will be up before the 1st of December, definitely. Well, I'm aiming for 1st of December, but I know that I'm out and that I'm away the weekend leading up to that. I've got Bonnie one day and then I'm going out for my birthday the day after. So that's of the 29th and 30th, I think. So I'm not going to be here to be able to put my tree up. So I'm thinking I might put it up on the Wednesday before that. And that little fella will be sitting on it anyway. He'll get a right good place where I can see him sparkling with lights. Yeah, I'm dead looking forward to it. Well, I'm looking forward to the whole of the lead up to Christmas in reality. Yeah, so exciting. It's such an exciting time, particularly having a grandchild. You know, it really is. It really, really is. And this year she'll know a bit better what's going on, won't she? So that'll be even more fun. It takes me back to when my kids were little. So, yeah, we had such fun. We didn't have a lot, but we had fun. But anyway, that's everything for today. If you've liked this video, please give us a like. It really helps us out. And if you like this kind of content, you might want to consider subscribing. I've left all my details in the description box just in case you want to contact me for any reason. But thank you very much for taking a few moments out of your day to spend with me. Bye!